of the world. I don't know what that means. But, if you want to sign me on Twitter, I'm on Twitter I am at I am Theatricus. I'm going to be playing Nedd, the misunderstood fighter. He's a lover, not a fighter. Well, you see, in that he loves fighting, I don't know. He's complicated. You'll see.
He's a lover and a fighter.
No disrespect to Sam Riegel, but he's a goblin version of Scanlan.
Balance. It is a delicate balance, and I'll tell you, he pulls it off mystically. So.
And Naomi.
I am Naomi. You can find me around. Usually my username's dag_crystal. Hit me up or whatever you want to. I play Bang, who is a fire-happy bookworm. That won't go wrong at all.
Nothing goes wrong with fire.
Fire.
Will it burn?
Okay, so you've met everybody, and of course, I've already introduced myself. I am Deacon Blues. I head up the community at Deacon's Table, an online Discord community in which we are made up of just how I greet everybody: role players, gamers, geeks, freaks, and everybody in between. We tend to identify as misfits, and we identify with that together. So there you go.
What might say we are the misfit toys of the.
Now I'm sure everybody has pretty much forgotten a little bit. Does anybody feel brave enough to recap us to this point, or not quite?
Zakk seemed to have a good idea where we were.
From what I remember, we got into a nearby small town. Technically, we started off in the
town of Lakeside.
The town of Lakeside where we all met up. We had a situation where Moxx tried to bring a few kids into a little gang.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Which almost ended horribly.
Almost ended in kidnapping. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Then we ended up going over to a nearby, nearby. We were heading toward a mine, and we ended up in a trading post where we had to go run away because Zakk decided to screw it up and randomly blurt out that he was a rogue.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And then we ended up randomly stuck in the middle of a forest where we ended up finding the path to the mine in question. We started climbing up a mountain. Moxx ended up falling off a cliff, and when Zakk tried to grab her, he fell with her.
Yeah.
And now we're at the top of the path now, and we are now sitting right face to face with a wooden bridge, a rickety-looking one.
Yes, that is exactly how it is.
If I can add, I only remember that Moxx was a waitress at some point. That's all I remember from my last play.
I remember trying to figure out whether a wall was climbable or not.
True.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you guys did meet up with an interesting fellow by the name of Vabo. If you remember Vabo, he was the goblin that gave you the information to help you find where you're going, to get you up this goat trail, which is how you found your way to the top of the hill.
Yes, goat trail.
So that is roughly where you are at right now. So the scene at the top is, again, you're kind of on a level, fairly level surface for camping to set up for the night. Below you is a gorge about 200 feet down. As the night is coming in, there is a fog kind of starting to cover the bottom of the gorge. So you can imagine, and probably within an hour, you won't even be able to see the bottom of it, which would probably make it even more scary. What you see crossing the gorge is a old rope bridge, which is tied on both ends. It looks like it's fraying at different spots across. There are old wooden boards that have been strung across, like you do see in old, rope bridges. But some of them have been broken. They've been disheveled on the bridge. it's going to be a bit of a challenge, and with night coming in, and especially with the fog rising up, you don't think the fog is going to make it up to the top of where you are, but it's still not one of the most appealing things.
Are we so have we kind of decided that this is where we're more or less spending the night?
There's really, without going back down or across, those are your two options. This is probably the most level space you have to set up any form of a camp.
Okay. Do we want to stay here for the night? Darkness is coming on, and I mean we're probably good in the dark, but you never know. You don't want to chance these things, right?
Yeah, I'm usually really good at the dark, but why do it if you don't have to?
That's right. You see, I like this guy. He's smart.
I think if it wasn't too much of a trouble, it'd be nice to go across the bridge before someone else can burn it down.
Oh, we can stop that.
Okay.
You got me with you.
Actually,
does the other side of the bridge look as flat and welcoming as this side of the bridge?
Really, it looks pretty rugged on the other side too, but it looks like there's a flat spot over there.
That's just how she thinks, because
no, that's fine.
And it starts to go up again once you're on the other side. Like there's more of a climb.
What time is it?
Yeah,
it's getting nightfall. Like it's late. Yeah.
Would you say okay? All right.
Because you're actually, well, considering where you are now, you're actually near the upper half of the mountains, so you're not getting dark earlier like you are at the bottom. But at the same point in time,
sure.
so it's starting to get dark. So it's definitely like 9 o'clock p.m. type ish.
So
If
we
that
kind of
could-
get the sense.
Say character's not helpful and wants to go.
So we get the sense that it's going to be dark before we can actually get across the bridge, right?
You think that if you made good time, like I think individually, if you were to all think about it, you look at that bridge, it's only about 120 feet across the gorge.
Yeah, sure.
So it's like one round if you run, if you're good at it, if you're athletic, and you could leaps and bounds. And I think you all have that logic. I mean, you're all smart enough to realize that individually you might be able to make it across, but as a group, it probably won't work out that way.
You can make it across if you leave Moxx behind.
She ain't going.
So the question then remains: who is first? Who wants to be the guinea pig to see if the bridge breaks and falls?
So you got Bang that wants to go now. You got Nedd and Zakk who originally wanted to go in the morning, but now they're starting to think about this whole. Well, we should be first across it, and then you got Moxx saying, and I'm not going across. Forget it.
You just see Zakk tap Nedd's back and go, "Hey, Nedd, you're probably the best one for this. You should go first."
Yeah, all right, sure. What the hell?
Wait!
What?
And
What?
Moxx is gonna smell the air
Okay.
and be like, "It smells like we should wait for tomorrow."
I'm gonna smell the air.
Actually,
Do I still
Moxx, make a persuasion check.
Yeah. I don't know about these whole sense things, so I'm gonna go ahead and trust you.
14.
It could smell like tomorrow.
Oh, I smell
You're not. It's not answering yes or no, but it could. It could be tomorrow.
hamburgers is probably a sign that you're right. I'm gonna stay on this side.
Meanwhile, Zakk is just going, "So you can smell the day we're about to be crossing."
I can do a lot of things that you don't know.
Yeah.
I like her.
You tell them. You tell them.
Yeah, what can you do?
I'm not telling you anything.
Oh,
Yeah, don't tell them. Don't tell them.
what build up is that?
You guys are getting that chill again in the air slightly.
You Zakk just say, "She's smart."
Whenever
too."
you hear me talking to her, you can pretty much assume that it just, yeah, you're starting to really get the feel of that.
Reminds me to sleep on the opposite side of the campfire from you, Moxx, because you're always so cold.
I was gonna say, is there some kind of a check I can make to see if I can figure out whether that is actually the weather or something else?
You're
Not just specifically locating what it is, but
you've
by this time,
put
I
it
mean,
together. Yeah, I could say you've actually put it together that it's not weather, it's not chills. There's
I'm not gonna
something
say anything
about
about it yet,
her
but
that's You don't know
okay,
what, but
like
there's
I said,
something about her that is bringing these chills about.
yeah, sure.
I
No,
would
I'm
say
not gonna. I'm
so.
not gonna make any attention to it at all. I just in the back of my head, I'm going, what the fuck is going on?
Which is a really good thing considering the DM really hasn't fleshed all that out yet. So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And Zakk has the mentality of it's best not to know.
Yeah.
we'll get to that. Don't worry.
And it's going to be cold at night, so you sleep on the other part of the campfire.
So, with that in mind, you are pretty much resting at the fact that you've got a fire going. Pretty much, Moxx, you're by yourself by the looks of it at one side of the fire because everybody else seems to be over on the other side keeping warm.
It's okay. I'm
Um,
never really alone.
No, you're not. You have a conversation going.
Yeah.
What I wanted to do, if we're staying on the side, because that fog is kind of creeping me out, I have noticed in my inventory that I have a fishing tackle. Can I instead take the steel hooks and place them along the edge of the cliff? So, were anybody to kind of reach up and grab onto the edge, they'd get a steel hook in their hand.
So you're sort of trying to lay a trap type of thing.
Yeah, more or less, just
a
to
basic
kind of
trap.
keep anybody from climbing up
Hmm.
on the bridge. I mean, I've only got I probably 3 or 4 of them, so but at least we can
Let's do a survival check or a straight intelligence check, whichever you think. Probably a survival check, actually. Survival check. Now that I
Yeah.
think about it.
Yeah, survival's better. Oh god. That's a 4.
Okay, well you lay a trap.
I go.
It's all across the top.
I'm sure this will do some.
Okay.
I mean, at the very least, maybe it'll make a noise, like a
Yeah.
shit, like a
Yeah, or they'll make a noise. Yeah.
yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah.
Also, you gave me an idea. I would like to try Eyes of the Grave,
Ooh.
and I can do it as an action, and I can know the location of any undead within 60 feet of me that isn't behind total cover and that isn't protected from divination magic until the end of my next turn.
Okay. So what does this spell look like as you're casting it?
Moxx looks like she's on. I don't know how it is. Like I'm gonna say a trance, but I don't know if it's okay. She looks like she's on a trance. Her eyes are like get flipped.
Her eyes roll back in her head. Okay.
Yes, exactly. She looks really scary, and there's like black fog all around her, and she says like incantation that nobody understands.
Okay, so you speak the prayer,
She's scary.
the prayer ritual to Griva, and you reach out, and you guys see this. You see the purple locks of her hair just kind of trail down beside her eyes as they roll back, and then these black wispy tendrils start to kind of seep out from her and reach out in all directions around her.
I'm gonna back up a few feet. Kind of like hide from them.
And as the spell comes to completion and those tendrils retract and they basically absorb back into her body, you are left with the knowledge that there is no undead around you.
Good. So I will tell the gang that there is no undead. She will be a little disappointed.
She looks disappointed.
Yeah.
There's no undead.
There's no undead here.
I'm disappointed that I don't get to kill them. Probably different than you. It's a thing.
He goes,
If the undead leaves me alone, I leave them alone. But
this is for the best anyway.
shadow octopus living in you.
Oh yeah. What's going on there? Tendril girl? I don't know. It's the best I got right now.
What are you talking about?
You did
No,
your
that
spell, and
was-
there were all these things coming out of you, and you look like you're
Stop lying. I don't know what you're talking
No,
about.
she's not lying.
liars.
No,
Liars.
Zakk is just doing this. Stay on the magic A. We do not want to wake up her friend. Shut her
Is-
friend will
is-
get her.
I'm gonna walk over to Bang and just kind of whisper in her ear. Has he got like a condition that we don't know about, or does he take like medication or something? Or...
You think so? Did you see him? He was going like this. It looked like he wanted me to chop his head off.
Okay.
So you guys are having this conversation at the top of the hill. Is there anything else that you guys that want to discuss before you settle in and do your watch rotations?
I'm okay. I'll let's go ahead. Start, Zach.
Oh, so you first.
No, please.
Zakk is going to decide to build off of the idea that Nedd came up with. He's going to take his bag of ball bearings.
Oh, nice, clever.
And he's
Okay.
going to head over to the same.
And you're going to do
location.
the same type of thing. Okay, roll. You can make me a survival check as well.
I like that.
Why do I have a feeling we're gonna wake up, panic, and run into our own trap?
Or like something good is gonna try to climb the cliff and be like, "What the fuck, guys?"
An angel of some kind shows up.
I was here to help.
I regret nothing.
Okay, I rolled a 15.
Sorry.
15, okay. So you've laid out some ball bearings where you think they'll be the most effective. Okay, anybody else?
Nope.
Bang, you're all good? Okay, so who's taking the first watch?
I'll take the first watch.
Okay. Second watch?
Bang goes, I nominate. Sorry, Zakk goes, I nominate Bang.
I was reading my book.
So second watch, who's doing second watch?
I can do it.
Okay,
Moxx
so Moxx
can
is going to do second watch. And who's doing third watch?
Put a book on our face.
He goes, I think Bang just volunteered.
Okay, so that leaves Zakk with fourth watch. Okay, so you guys set up the watches, so you get the maximum amount of sleep you can possibly get when you set dividing the watches up this way. It's only one person on a watch, but you should have enough sleep that you should be fine. Pretty much on first watch, it goes by uneventful. There is some chill that is the weather that comes and goes. You are at the top of a mountain. Second watch, same thing. You see just wispy traces of that fog in the gorge, but nothing coming up over top or anything like that. You keep the fire going so that there is some sense of warmth. Third watch, you're watching, you're reading your book, you're watching, you're reading the book. Everything looks about the same. What is your passive perception? Because you're reading a book.
Yep. It's probably a bad thing for me to do.
Are we taking a long or short rest?
Well, this will be a long rest if it's completed.
If it's complete. If we don't die.
If you don't die first, then it's a really long rest.
A dire wolf, you get a long rest.
Yeah, and if you die, it would be a longer rest.
My passive perception is 11.
Okay.
That's not the greatest.
Okay.
Actually, mine's 12.
Not a problem. So the third watch goes by. Fourth watch, you're up. You're watching Zakk, and nothing as the sun starts to rise, and you slowly start to see the fog start to dissipate. The higher up the sun gets, and the heat warms up, the temperature of the fog starts to dissipate down below until you can start seeing some rocky, outcroppings. You can make me, however, as the morning's coming up and everybody else is just starting to make their awakenings known. Make me a perception check, Zakk.
Okay.
Oh, good.
I'd like to find a goat.
I'd like to eat a goat.
We're on a goat trail. I'd like to ride a goat.
That'd be fun, actually.
We should do a goat race.
Okay.
Oh no.
And then the winner gets to eat it.
No.
You rolled a 5. Okay,
And
not a
with the
problem.
modifier.
Oh,
Okay,
jeez.
so you guys are all up and you're all moving about, getting your stuff gathered up, eating whatever rations you happen to have, getting your drinks and so on, doing your constitutionals, and preparing for your journey forward. Who is going to be first at the bridge?
I'll give it a go first.
Okay, so for your first round,
Did you want to go first, Ines?
Well, I was thinking that I could go first and
Okay.
try to see if my little whisperer friend could help me know which.
Oh,
Like-
good call. Yeah, for sure. I thought I saw you say so. Yeah, sure. Please.
I'll go first.
Hey, go right ahead. Yeah, go right ahead. Please
Go
do.
dive.
I would love that.
Okay, now you are. You can make me an acrobatics check with advantage.
Well, I have 19.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna roll a second time to see if I can get a 20.
Sure.
Yeah, there you go.
No, I got a 5.
Okay,
So I'm gonna
So-
take the 19.
you guys. I mean, Moxx takes her first step onto the bridge, and she seems rather quiet. And then you guys feel that chill, and then she's quiet again, and all of a sudden you see her grab onto the one side of the rope, swing over it and onto one of the boards, leap over and tumble onto another one, barely missing one of the broken boards, and then standing on just the end that's sticking out, and she's standing there, and that is the end of the first round
Wow.
for her. So she's halfway across this bridge, and you guys do see it sag. Even under the weight of a goblin, it is slightly sagging a little bit. It's not
This is
fraying
not no-
anymore or anything like that.
This bridge needs to get burned down when we're done with it.
So
Yep.
while she's doing that, are you guys waiting till she's completely crossed, or
Yeah, yeah.
Good idea.
I don't want to put any extra weight on the bridge.
okay? So you're just kind of watching and anticipating what's going
Well,
on.
I mean, how does the bridge look? Does it look stable enough?
No, it looks pretty decrepit to begin with.
Okay,
Yeah,
I didn't want to immediately assume.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm
At this point, Zakk is gonna go once again behind Nedd and go, "You got this, buddy."
hey, all
I
right.
can't afford to be crushed. It's sagging. Besides, I want to watch where she walks, so I know which ones to walk on.
All right.
Okay, so at the top of round 2, then Moxx, make me a perception check where you're standing, and you can do this. Yes, and you can do this with advantage as well, because you have someone. Yes, you have someone
I have
whispering in your ear.
+6 with perception. So my first one is a nat 20 with 6, so 26.
Okay, you have no problem noticing this, that there are, you see maybe 2 or 3 large feathers on some of the bridge boards ahead. You see some on the far side of the embankment. You see like a scattering of feathers over there as well. And there's something, but you just can't put a finger on it just yet. So you can attempt to cross. Just roll me an acrobatics check again, but there is no advantage on this one.
So I want to go get the feathers.
Well, no, just to keep going across, you need, if you want to pick them up on the way,
Okay,
then
I'm not across yet.
no, you're not. You're only halfway. So
Oh
you
my
can make an
God.
athletics or an acrobatics check now, but just a straight check.
Okay, athletics I have -2, so I'm gonna choose acrobatics.
Okay, so do an acrobatics.
18.
Okay, so almost as smooth as she did the first half of the bridge, but leaps and bounds and tumbling and flipping, even to the point where she almost does the splits, because she has to jump up at one spot and actually, foot on either side of the hand ropes, and it stretches a little bit, and whoa, and then she has to go over. It's like, wow, that was, it was quite impressive, to be.
I love her so much.
You do firmly land on the other side. At this point, you guys see her land,
Can I pick up the feathers? While
Yep,
I
you
do
grab the
acrobatics?
with
'Cause
that
I
roll.
want
You
to
have no
collect them.
problem. You can grab. You grabbed like two of these feathers from the bridge as you're going past, and they are well. You are a goblin. These feathers are probably just a bit bigger than your head. They're
Cool. Okay,
like
they're big.
they're large,
Okay.
like they're large feathers.
I thought they were super.
So DM, remember, we're only level 1.
They're like dark. They're like dark. They don't look like an eagle feather or anything like that. I mean, they're just kind of like a dark brown. Could be a vulture. Could be anything. So you're not really
Something
quite
that
sure.
wants to eat us. Cool.
Could be. Yeah, could very well be. So who's next on the bridge?
I'll go next.
Okay. So you can make me an athletics or an acrobatics check. Are you
I will
lending
go
any
with
assistance at all?
athletics, because I have a
Moxx?
+6. That is a 14, dirty 20.
Okay, no problem. You're halfway across the bridge. You can see at this point without even a perception check that Moxx is holding a couple of these massive feathers. And after seeing that, you see a couple more scattered on the ground around, on the other side. So other than that, so being as you guys are going one at a time, and that was one initiative across. You still can't put your finger on it yet, Moxx. So roll again for the other half.
Can I collect the ball bearing while this is all going on?
Yes, of course.
21, please.
All right.
I'll do that.
And
Wait, guys,
you definitely just like your athletics is just you're instead of doing hopping to 1, you're hopping over 3 and just
This bridge ain't
pretty much
nothing.
almost looks like running, but you're not running. You're just giant leaps across. Yeah, the whole $6 million man thing. There you go. So you're getting across. So. We are, and by the way, I just want to mention this to the chat out there. Anybody who's watching this, any comments that you make on YouTube, on Twitch, or in our Discord is all seen by one and the same. So we share the chat window for all 3 platforms. So just so you know, I will relay anything to the party that needs to be relayed. If you have anything that needs to be said. So let us know. And if there's any comments as well on the stream, such as low volume or what have you, just let us know, please, so we can make it better. All right. So, yes, Raphael.
Yes, I have a question. Can I use the feathers to vent myself and Ned? Because we're hot now.
Sorry, say that again.
I don't know how you say it. Do that with the feathers?
Oh, you want to?
Oh yeah, you want to fan.
Yeah, I said vent.
So you're gonna fan yourself. Yeah, you're gonna fan yourself off and Ned off, so you guys are there.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so before we start on that, Zakk is gathering the ball bearings during those couple of rounds on the other side. Bang is watching very carefully where you guys are placing your feet and everything else, so she's ready to go. Ned, now that you're at the other side, you can make me a perception check.
Okie dokie. My perception is 2. So. Ooh, wow. Nope, that was a 12. 14.
14. You're looking around on the other side, and you see these feathers, and you're looking around, and there's rocky crags everywhere. There's like some trees off to the side and moving up further into the distance. There's something, but you're just not able to put a finger on it. Who's next to go across the bridge? Okay, so Bang, you're up next.
You got this, Bang.
Athletics or
Next time, I don't have to worry about forgetting what I saw.
so athletics or acrobatics, and is anybody lending assistance from the other side, Ned or Moxx?
Yeah. Sure, I'll help out.
Okay, so you can make it at advantage.
Yay! Thank you.
As he calls out, watch that board. You're in the, that
Could
kind of.
we take the ropes from the other side and try to
Keep him steady? Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. Sure. At the same time, I'm gonna be kind of sniffing the air.
That's my
see
thing.
what it's
Kidding.
important. So,
Moxx is like, stop that. That's my thing.
All right, helps to be aware. Just in case if something is off.
Okay. All right, so go ahead, Bang.
because I rolled with advantage a 7.
Oh dear.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
don't step on that one. No. Oh, crap.
Zach,
Yeah.
make me a dex check.
A dex check?
You gather the ball bearings. Now you're standing there as she starts to cross the bridge.
Oh, no.
Okay. I got a 12 with the modifier.
Okay, that's fine. You do fall, Bang, and you know he's shouting out not that one and everything else, and you kind of mistakenly heard the wrong one and took a step on a board that you thought was sturdy, but it wasn't, and you tumble.
That one, that one. The one that I said when that one was there, but then that one wasn't there. And now it's this one.
And she's going, ah! And Zach reaches his hand down to catch you, and you manage to grasp her arm as she goes, but not enough to completely catch her.
Oh, no.
So she's still falling, but it's enough to kind of swing her towards the edge of the cliff. So you're only going to take 2 points of bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
which could have been much worse.
Oh, it could have been much worse.
Like death probably worse. That's a big drop. So,
Alas, poor Bang, we hardly know her.
I know, right?
and you guys aren't even sure on the other side what happened. All you guys do is like you're sitting there going, I didn't say that when I said, and you know she's fallen.
Oh,
I'm still explaining it to her while she's falling.
And even Zach, you're not even sure. All you know is that you had her, but then she slipped out of your grasp.
Yeah.
So it takes a moment, but as you kind of realize and you look down, she's about 6 feet below you. So not, I mean, she can get kind of back up. She's kind of swung down a little bit on one of the broken boards and hit the side of the cliff. So scampering back up, you can now roll the cross again with advantage.
okay, let's try this again. Go slow. 1 foot in front of the other.
And this time Zach is ready, just in case.
Write down when we're done.
I'm just gonna put some socks on real quick. I'll be back. Freezing.
Did we took a long rest now?
Yes, you guys have long rested. Yeah, when you woke up, it was the equivalent of long rest. Oh no.
9.
Okay, well it's not as bad as the last one.
But it's so long.
Zach, make a dex check. As long as it's more than 10, you keep her on the bridge.
Okay.
Okay. I rolled a 19. With
Okay, so you're still on the bridge, and you do make it halfway across, and your heart is just like, like that's.
I'm gonna die on this.
And now that you're up here, and you've kind of had a chance to look down. The fog is all gone, and there is no soft anything beneath you. It's just all jagged rocks and shale, and it's nasty down there.
Unpleasant.
But
I can't.
saying that, make me a perception check.
Sorry, who?
Bang.
Okay.
So now that you're halfway and you're kind of looking down, you're.
I'm really horrible.
What was that?
That's a 6.
Okay.
That's why I stopped using it. I'm using
That
real
is
big.
a nat 1.
All right. So you're now crossing the second half of the bridge. This time Zach can't help you if you fall. So you do have to make another roll with advantage to get across the rest of the bridge.
Let's see if I can actually get across the bridge this time. Finally, I got a 19.
Okay. Yes. So
You
Bang
get the hang of
manages, but not as aptly as everybody else. Just kind of prances across or whatever. Every single step was sure-footed on this last part. May have taken her a little bit longer, but she got there. She's on the other side now. And now that you're on the other side, you can make me another perception check, though, too. See if you realize something or
Ned, next, we need to work on your directions. That did not work well.
You live in never mind. Never mind.
The digital dice do not like me today.
No, not good on that one. Okay, so there's you have no clue. Nothing going on. Zakk, it's your turn to go across. Is anybody offering assistance to Zakk?
Do you really want my assistance? I mean,
I don't need it. I got a surefire plan for this.
somebody else try this time. I'm terrible with this.
Don't worry about it. I got a surefire plan. I
Oh
decided.
God!
So he's
I'm
not
sorry.
waiting. He's just going.
I decide I'm going to
Okay.
start climbing up on the ropes.
I saw that one coming.
So you're gonna use the rope and do the whole shimmy across.
No, I'm gonna stand on top of the rope and just start like hopping back and forth.
Okay, that's a pure acrobatics.
Yep.
Nope.
No advantage, just straight acrobatics.
And that would be a dirty 20.
Okay,
Oh my word.
you got halfway across. As you're sitting there and you think, hey, this is good. You guys see him? He's kind of doing the whole tightrope walking, jumping from one to the other, doing his thing. Make another roll.
He's such a show off.
Oh, can we light the bridge on fire now?
I got 10-1 as he falls. I'm gonna pull out a couple of gold in my hand.
I'm with you, Ned. What do you think, Moxx? You think she's going to fall?
I got
Oh,
a
I'm sure he's
25 on that one.
Okay, 25. Yeah, he's not going anywhere. It's good thing. It's a good thing he's the rogue.
Yeah, right. Yeah, true.
Oh my goodness! So you managed to get across the other
I'm gonna do a
side.
little jig across now.
It looked like at one
Very good.
point the bridge was going to break, like the rope, but no, you just flip to the other side, no problem, and get across it. So you're there. And now that you're on terra firma again, make me a perception check.
Okay. That'll be a 17.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you take in the scene like everybody else does. There's jagged rocks. There's some trees up ahead. There's some, broken trees here and there. Lots of rubble and whatnot. You do see the scattering of feathers, about the same as it's been noted. Not to mention Moxx is fanning,
To
herself.
not
And
be killed by Moxx, I grab a couple of those feathers as well.
yep, if you're
Hey, they're my feathers. I tried to run faster to grab them all before.
okay, so she's if you guys want to roll off again a dex check to see who's going, see who gets them first.
You get the feathers first. I love it.
But as you're doing this, Zakk, because you did roll a 17, so you're chasing after the feathers, and you're making the roll. So who rolled higher?
18.
I rolled a 25.
Oh.
Oh,
So Zakk beat you there, but here's the thing. Zakk, you bend over and you grab the feathers. As the something else that as you were observing, you thought there was something, and you couldn't put your finger on it, but then you hear it. There's like a melody of some kind, like some kind of humming maybe, or
Do you guys hear that?
Here's
what? I was cheering on Moxx trying to get the feathers first.
It's like a humming sound.
Do I hear it?
okay. So everybody who's trying to hear it, who's listening for
yeah,
I
I'll try
am.
to hear it. Sure.
Okay, you guys at this point in time can wisdom saving throws. All four of you.
Of course.
Oh,
As soon as you said everyone can do this, I'm like, oh, I totally fell into that.
21.
Ooh, 5.
Hmm.
13.
Hmm.
I got a low number. Yay!
It sounds like Ned Scrooge.
Oh, it's whatever. This will be fun.
GG bag. Good roll.
Oh, the DM is just, it's like, oh no.
So
Oh,
what'd you
no.
roll, Bang?
19.
Okay, so you're good. So the only one that didn't make it is Nedd. You guys all hear it. It's a song. There's someone singing.
That song is incredible.
Yes, precisely, Ned. And Ned, you've actually pinpointed in on where it's coming from, and you can barely make the shape out, but you can sense it because you're really tuned into this song. As you look over, there is this feathered
Oh, no.
female perched upon a tree, maybe about 60 feet from where the bridge originally comes across. And she's just kind of got her head cocked as she's singing and looking at the group of you, and specifically you. You are, just to kind of to mention this to you, while you are charmed, you are basically incapacitated.
Yeah.
However, you will, because you are more than 5 feet away, you will move your movement towards it in the most direct route.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, that's not good.
So your movement is what? It's 25, correct?
Whereabouts is it?
I'm gonna
60
go
feet
closer-
away. I will put it on the map right now,
Okay, cool.
just so you guys
I'm
know
gonna
where
go
we're
closer
at.
to Zakk and be like,
You guys are
okay.
across the bridge.
Yeah, oh yeah.
The feathers were over here. And you're there. And you were basically, you were about there to begin with. And let us put.
She's a bird mermaid.
Literally, yeah.
She's
Either
a bird maid.
she could be a
I'll put her right there.
harpy. Harpy
Yeah.
could be a pain.
I'm gonna call her the bird maid.
I like that.
There we go. So there's where she is, way off in the distance. In the corner.
I'm not. Ned's just gonna look over, and he hears her singing, and he's gonna try to join in a duet, but it's a terrible duet. I mean, it's a goblin singing, right? So he's like, "Baby, I love you. You're the best woman in the world." Ooh, wow.
Yeah, you guys kind of hear this, and maybe that's the reason why it didn't affect you as much, because he starts singing along with it, and it's hard to say, but yeah, he's kind of incapacitated by. You just see him doing his thing and slowly moving in a certain direction.
Moxx is gonna do that.
So Moxx is just kind of getting in with it, but yet not affected by it.
Yeah.
I'm not high convicted. Can I light him on fire?
No, that's not a good idea.
What are you gonna do that? I've been
Eat him. He is our meat shield.
Yes, so you can fix it.
Okay, so you guys are debating. You're doing the wave, and Ned, you're starting to kind of
I'm trying
walk.
to snap it from Ned going, Ned, wake up.
At this point, we will make an initiative roll.
We're so helpful, aren't we?
I'm trying to snap him awake. Wakey, Ned. Wakey.
I have 3.
What do we want?
Initiative.
Sorry, I was kind of singing.
Oh, initiative.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're gonna...
Oh.
Bang!
That's good, actually. 16.
16?
My girl.
Okay.
I rolled a
I'm
6.
really annoyed with the digital life.
6. We got a
I rolled a
3.
6.
6, a 3. Bang.
Yeah, I should have.
3 also.
Wait, nat 1.
Not 1.
Nat
Oh,
1.
dang.
Didn't you
Wow.
get 3?
Well, yeah.
No, that was you that had the
Does that
3.
one disrupt any
Pardon me.
modifiers?
Huh? What?
I rolled a nat 1 as well. Does that disrupt any modifiers?
No. Well, you nat 1 is it's a nat 1 on a initiative, so it's not a critical fumble. It's just a 1.
Well, I make-
But you also have if you have any modifiers to your initiative. I mean,
All right.
Anywhere else.
yeah, 'cause I believe you add your dexterity to it, if I remember.
yes.
So, yeah.
Well, it should just say you're using beyond, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, it should just say what your initiative is. Like what?
Yeah, initiative plus 5.
Yeah. Then you.
Yeah, so you roll +5, so you got a 6. So
Yeah.
Wow, really? You got a +5 to your initiative? Dang. That's impressive.
Okay,
Oh.
so we've got
I am quick on my feet.
Ned first. So, Ned, we know what you're doing. You're moving in that direction 5,
Yeah,
10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, 30. Your movement's 30, correct? Or 20?
Yeah. Is there any way I can like break that? I mean, am I charmed for good, or is there any way to break that? Or
Just reading to see here. Just
sure.
double checking.
I don't know too much about it, quite honestly. So. Let me look it up actually.
Some of them have.
At the end of your turn, yeah, you can make another one, or if you take damage. So,
She was gonna let him fire and fix it.
rest of you guys don't quite know what's really going on, other than the fact that he started singing and walking in a direction.
Okay, so I can't attack it. Let me see. Give me 1 second to see what I can do. Do I? I really can't do much. Yeah, I guess I'll just stand there and worship her glory. And be
So you're kind of singing along and moving.
Baby.
Okay.
I don't want to go near your feet though. Sorry. I guess that's my turn. Yeah.
Okay. So she is next.
Do I make a check to see if I?
Yes, at the end of your turn. Now that it's the end, you can now make a
wisdom save.
Wisdom saving throw.
All right, come on, baby. 13. That's better.
You are no longer charmed.
You bitch. You sound
which
terrible.
is probably a good thing because she swoops down out of the tree.
Okay.
To make a claw and a club attack.
She lied to me. She sounds horrible, and now she's beating on me. I don't like this at all.
His
accent's changed. It's just.
Ooh.
Sounds like a completely different
Okay,
person.
a 19 on the claw attack and a 3 on the club. So
the 19 hits.
Okay, so the claw does.
What?
6 points of slashing damage.
That's nothing.
That is a lot if you're me.
Me too.
That's a lot for most.
Actually, I'm not even halfway through my hit points yet. Ha ha!
Well, you are the fighter. I should hope not. If 6 dropped you as the fighter, we're in trouble. So we are on at this point, Zakk. It is your go. You actually now see what has happened. That Nedd wandered off in that direction, and all of a sudden you now see it. This harpy swooped out of a tree.
I was wrong. She's terrible killer.
Oh my god! I'm like either siren or harpy. Lo and behold, harpy.
I was so very, very wrong. Kill her.
All right. Seeing this, I'm just gonna pull out my pistol, point it at the harpy, and go, "No one messes with my shield."
Okay. And sorry, what was the range on that again? I think we said it was a.
I don't remember.
Short, medium.
Can he shoot Nedd?
It's the same thing as a hand crossbow, but yeah, either way, it'll hit, no problem.
I hope not to.
If he rolls a critical 1, yes, he can.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll duck out of the way. It's cool.
Well, I didn't roll a critical 1.
Oh, that's good.
How bad was it?
What did you roll?
I rolled a 3.
Um,
And I'm gonna check and see what my modifier is now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how the heck that works. Okay, here we go.
No.
I get +7, so it's a 10 all in all.
Okay, that's not too bad. 10's not bad at all. But what happens is you fire it, and Nedd, you're standing there, and you just get clawed, and you feel something go past, like, and you can actually hear it, like, shing.
Are you serious right now?
And then, you turn like this, and as you turn back to the harpy that's attacking you, you see it just fly between some of her feathers. Just misses her.
Good God. Maybe I'll.
What? I got it.
I mean, you did
Oh,
get it.
Moxx, it is your go.
I almost got it.
No.
Okay, so she will take all the feathers that she has and that Zakk has and try to emit a bird. So she gets the attention of the ladybird because she wants to touch the feathers. So she's gonna say, "Quack! Quack!"
Like a peacock.
like that. Yeah.
So you're just basically taking the feathers and doing
Nice.
this whole thing and making a sound?
love
Yes.
Um,
I thought about it.
I love it.
That's
Nothing
hilarious.
can go wrong.
I guess this would be a performance check.
Oh, this is great.
Oh my goodness! I think I've heard everything.
Oh no, I have a 2, and that's
No.
1 + 1. It doesn't work.
No, and that one is not one.
Yeah, and that's 1 + 1.
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We'll get to that moving forward.
Oh,
Bang! It's your go.
You'd be like, you mimic me? I'll show you. No.
Yeah, right. That was a terrible whatever I am.
So you're up, Bang, and Ned, you're on deck.
Oh, yes, I am.
So I'll try to firebolt the thing. Let's see how that goes.
Okay.
That's an 18 to hit.
Nice.
As a bolt of fire just streaks and hits, most definitely.
Fireworks. Mm-hmm.
Do what she did.
I can't cast fire.
That's 6 damage.
How much?
I don't have magic.
6?
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. And is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, Ned, you're up.
Well, now that wasn't very nice. I'm gonna pull out Fred, my warhammer, and just wind up and swing as hard as I possibly can at the thing's head.
All away.
Oh goddamn! Natural 1. That is a 7 to hit. I'm assuming that misses.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
You guys see Ned, looking rather pissed off at being clawed. Grab Fred, his wonderfully big, hammer, and just wind up like baseball style wind up and swing to the point where he does one of those almost animation style where he spins around. The weight of the hammer turns him around, so these basically facing the opposite direction of the harpy as he looks behind him and goes, "Oh, that didn't work."
No, wait. That's not where I wanted to be.
As you correct yourself quickly, like, oh shit.
I'm going to bonus action disengage.
Okay.
'cause I can do that.
That's a good idea.
Yes, you can actually, not a problem.
Yeah.
So you are disengaged, so you can move yourself back to where you.
So we get. Yeah, it's been a lovely time, lady. I gotta get the hell out of here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
Right? Oh, yeah, that's right.
So
And that's my turn.
and on her turn, 5, 10, 15, 20. She seems to be making a beeline towards her purple-haired little friend with the feathers that rolled so poorly on the natural 1 on her performance check that the harpy thinks you're mocking her. And at this point, Zakk, you're up.
Okay.
And Moxx, you're on deck.
I have a question.
Yes.
I have a plan, but I don't know if I can pull this off.
It never starts well.
It never starts well when you ask that question.
I have a plan.
Yeah,
but
we're
I
on.
don't know.
I have a plan, but
My plan is to hop up onto Ned's shoulders and then hop off of them onto the creature's back, and then shoot her in the head.
okay. Well, the harpy is 10 feet still in front of even Ned. So if you can, with Ned's approval, you could get up onto his shoulders, but then remember you have 10 feet to reach her.
Okay. So
I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm just kind of.
Does that mean I get like a disadvantage on the roll?
Well, because number one, you're on his shoulders. Now, are you planning on making a leap attack towards her off of his shoulders?
Yeah, basically, I'm gonna try to leap off his shoulders onto her, and then shoot her basically point blank in the back of the head.
Okay, well, let's just say that's what we're doing. If Ned, do you agree to
I was
this?
can I give him advantage by really
Giving him an extra
like,
push?
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
I'm straight up gonna say, Ned, I'm gonna borrow your shoulders for a second.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then he just does it. So
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
make me an
and then he'll
acrobatics
grab
check
his-
first.
like,
Make acrobatics with advantage because you're getting help.
Ooh, 17 plus 7.
Oh,
That's,
nice. 24.
Yeah, you managed to make it that distance, no problem. Now you have to roll to hit. You're not landing on her because that's a to hit check itself. So you are making a hit with your pistol as you're flying through the air and you're coming down.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, when you think about it, it's like an anime style. This
Yeah.
goblin leaping off another goblin with the gun out, blazing, boom. Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Okay. Unfortunately, I rolled a. Let's see.
What'd you
That
roll?
is a plus 7.
What's that?
I rolled an 11,
Mm-hmm.
and that's with the plus 7.
Oh, okay. It for a second there, you're leaping. You think you've overshot her as you pull the trigger on your flintlock, and as you're coming down, you're thinking, "Oh, I've missed," and the fire, the bang goes off. You guys see that, and you guys actually hear or see poof of feathers, a ruffle of feathers. Roll damage for your hit.
Wow.
It just hit.
Interesting.
Really.
Good to know.
Okay. How much damage does this thing do? 1d10 plus 5.
Yep. I wonder why. Ned's got the munches.
Yeah, well.
Me too.
Okay, I rolled a 7. I rolled a 2 plus 5, which means 7.
Okay. She's looking irritated.
You just hear me go, ha! Didn't miss that one, did I? Ha ha ha!
It's going to kill you.
Right? Each one of us is irritated.
Okay. Moxx, it's you're up, and Bang, you're on deck.
Okay, so first of all, does anyone needs assistance and healing? Anyone?
I think I'm okay, to be honest. I mean, I'm not. I'm more than half. I'm not doing
You good?
terrible right now.
I think everybody's pretty good. She could
Yeah.
use some healing.
Who?
Said she could use some healing.
Screw her.
Okay,
I wonder what harpy tastes like.
I am going to do
I have a book.
inflict wounds.
Nice.
I don't know how to pronounce that.
Inflict wounds?
Yes. Do you need me to describe what it does?
No, I know what it does, but you do have to make me a to hit check.
Yes. So to hit, I have 23.
You definitely hit. So you
That's amazing.
right up to her and just grab onto her, and you. So what is inflict wounds look like as you're grasping on?
Like rage, like I don't know. She's super scary. Like always, she grabs her really, really tightly, and she says, "Caw!" Really, and like I don't know.
Okay,
like, her
so
eyes
you-
turn out purple.
So yeah, her eyes turn purple, and she's really it seems to almost get bigger in size, and that black wispy type energy comes out a little bit, but not in tendrils this time. Seems to be just forming kind of like a deformed bird shape as a clawed hand grabs onto this harpy, and you can see the black the black energy starts surrounding the harpy. Roll damage.
Yeah, we're gonna have a conversation about that later on. Eh,
25
How much damage?
is 3d10. So
Wow.
I have 1, 0, 1, 8, and 1, 7. So I have 25. No,
wee.
yeah.
The
So I
zero
have 1, 10, 1, 7, and 1, 8. If you look on
Oh
D&D
my
Beyond.
goodness.
Yeah.
No, that's amazing.
We are conquering this harpy.
Yes.
I've never been so powerful.
25. Jesus.
So this thing, like this energy surrounds the harpy and starts to go up, and you see the feathers start to just fall off.
It's like
And as you grab, like she's in mid-flight, she was flying towards you, and you kind of met her head on, and she drops just face first onto the ground, right at your feet. Feathers are all over the place. She's not moving.
I
What
scared
the
myself.
hell?
She's edible after that.
Okay.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay, no, yeah, you got to explain how did you do that? Like what the?
Did
And
what?
it makes
How did I did what?
How, I mean, you just touched it and it went bleh and then died.
I don't know. It just happens sometimes. So
Can I roll an insight check on
you
that?
should not mess with Moxx.
You can.
I'm telling you guys, don't mess with me.
meanwhile, Zakk
18.
being the paranoid little pain.
What did you make on your insight?
18.
Yeah, she's not being totally honest. It doesn't just happen. There's definite.
I'll say it. I'll say
yeah.
this. I'm very glad that you are on our side.
And you, Bang, you know this is not arcane magic. You know it's magic. You know it's not arcane at all.
Okay.
So,
Because-
so
You first. You first.
So, Moxx, since you're the one that has the magic for this, is this thing still edible?
Is it?
I don't know. Is it?
You're the ones that did it.
I'm asking the DM. I don't know.
Goblins eat anything.
It's
You guys have never eaten harpy, but you're right. Goblins are known to eat almost anything. Humans used to be on the menu. I mean,
Meat is
well, I did necrotic damage, so I don't know if necrotic would like.
yeah. You could probably save some of it, but it's probably not very edible.
okay. Is it
It's shriveled up and get raised.
Yeah, that's the way I'm thinking it would.
And
is it difficult to kind of pick out the parts that are not the pieces?
Nah, I
that are
mean,
not necrotic?
none of you are rangers or
No,
trained in that sort of
not
thing,
that.
but you guys are goblins. You've lived in the worst of the worst of all societies. You've lived in sewers and gutters, and
Yeah, true.
you've eaten rats and whatever else has come your way. That's just the way it is. I mean, goblins can eat anything. You got nice sharp teeth.
One necrotic
We
bird,
said jerky.
bird made or not gonna change
And
anything.
I'm gonna make it even more appealing. Zack's gonna walk up, being the way he is. He's gonna take his pistol, point it right at the damn thing's head, and blow it in the head.
I mean,
That's overkill. They can make a big mess of the head.
yeah, I don't know that that was necessary. I mean, you do you.
He goes, "Hey, I was making sure it's dead. You never
But-
know when these things
Two in the head, you know.
It was
horror movie monsters."
as you guys you've done this, and I mean, you're Ned. You're still trying to kind of figure out if there's places to take, and yeah, there's probably meat you can take off of it, not a problem. He comes over and blasts the thing in the head. All of you at this point realize you don't even need a perception roll. It was kind of caught up in the moment when there was a harpy here. That last pistol shot, I mean, you're sure that the other ones did already, but it really makes an echo through this gorge.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it does.
And I mean, not so much up here, but it's kind of funny. You can hear that tinny, echoey sound from down in the gorge of that shot as you fired it. So the sound is traveling.
That might bring other teams
We
around.
need to get the hell out of here right now.
There are, in addition to the Moxx, you got 2 feathers. Zakk, you got 2 feathers off the ground. There are 5 more feathers
Although Moxx
that are
took-
salvageable.
Did we find anything on her body?
I was just getting to that because you were the one looking at cutting her up, and you're kind of fumbling with the wing and the everything else. Roll me a d4.
Who?
What'd
Ned?
you roll, Ned?
Ned.
3.
3.
He went up like that. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I rolled a 3. 3.
Yeah, yeah. Glad we were told that. I just noticed the chat. I was a bit busy looking at the map screen.
Oh.
But yeah, I've had to, because of the way, the way our overlay is, I've had to kind of stretch out our faces a little bit rather than being the boxy square. So I will see if I can do something about that for next episode and not be so much. So 3, you find, as you're going over, the only thing really of note is she's got an earring made out of bone.
Cool.
And it's kind of big and ornate, and it's a nice looking earring.
Which is probably no longer on her head.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're gonna take anything that we find.
So you take the bone earring and you take the 5 feathers.
Oh yeah. Sure.
All right.
Can you tell us about the bone area?
You guys are all watching. I mean, he's not the thief.
Yeah, no, of course I'm not. I'm not trying to hide the fact that I'm looting her.
And it's kind of noticeable, even more so,
I'm
because
not
someone just
hiding
blew
it.
her head off.
It's very clear that I've been like, oh, look at that.
I just might be fun to wear.
Well, I tell you what. Why don't we get the hell out of here right now because we're in danger, and we'll go through the loot later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as you guys,
Tiny.
Who got the feathers? That's really important.
Well, you have my feathers. You took them from me.
Yeah, you did.
True.
Take one and
True.
stick one in my hair.
What does Zakk
Yeah,
really care?
yeah.
He was just doing it because he didn't want to be outdone by her.
Look.
As a present, I will give 1 feather to everyone in the group to say that I respect them.
In fact,
so
I'm
they
gonna kind
can
of
have
like put it in
part of my prize.
in the lapel of my jacket, so it's kind of like what
okay.
are they called?
Handkerchief.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
what?
Like a handkerchief in your pocket.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
could
like
all put-
like you'd wear on a prom, where you like.
Yep.
Yeah,
Like a
we could
corsage.
all put one
I just can't
as
think of the word.
we could all put one on our outfit as like the I don't know how to say, like,
badge of
we
honor.
just did our first skill.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Essentially, you guys did. You just did your
I got a
very
good
first
idea
party
for
kill.
mine. I'm gonna take mine. I'm gonna pull back the little ribbon part around my hat and
There you
just stuff it
Oh,
in there.
nice.
Nice.
Robin Hood style. Nice.
There you go. So you've got a feather in your cap, and you've got a feather in your. So you're good. So you've got 6 extra feathers.
Let's get the
Moxx,
hell
so-
out of here.
Cool.
Yeah. And you have an earring with an ear attached to it. Pretty much that's all that was left of her
Where are
head
we
after
headed?
he
Are
blew
we
her
heading
head off.
towards, like a mine, you said, or
You were trying to climb up this path, the
Okay.
directions you were given by Vabo,
Yep.
to the mines, or where he was told the mines is up this
Okay.
path, and kind of gave you roundabout directions on which way to go. So you are now continuing up the path.
Can
It's
we go stealthily?
Yeah, you can attempt to. So all 4 of you need to make me a stealth roll, and
I'm just with the sound that we made, it's just probably better if we're not like
at least 3 of you have to succeed on a stealth check in order for you to be completely stealthy. Otherwise,
17.
17, yep.
Okay, so stealth check.
18.
Nice.
Oh no, I'm sorry, not 17. Hold on a second. Or is that did it automatically roll a disadvantage?
Good job, Naomi.
No, it did not. Sorry, I gotta roll again. It's because I have disadvantage on stealth.
I rolled 17.
Okay, never mind. 17. Sorry, I rolled a 23.
17,
So-
17. So yeah, that's 3 of you. 3 of you at least made it, so you're fine.
I got
Um,
it going, so.
You
How
guys
do
are
we know? Oh, my bad, Chris.
No,
how
yeah,
do
go
we
ahead.
know if we have disadvantage or not?
I'll
There's
let
a
you know.
D next to it.
Yeah.
A red D next to your skill. I
Is
have
it
it because
possible
I have
that
a.
is it possible that I don't have a red D?
Yes.
Yeah, if you
Okay,
don't,
okay,
if you
okay,
don't, you
okay.
don't have disadvantage.
Some people have it. Some
I
people
have it
don't.
because I'm wearing chainmail and it's kind of loud and chink, chink, chink,
Okay, okay.
So,
Yeah.
Thank you.
yeah.
Because chainmail is loud, it's hard to be stealthy.
It is very tricky. Yeah.
So,
So you-
Mox,
Yep. Go ahead.
when Mox gave Bang her feather, she gets ready to like put it in her hair, but then remembers every time she starts fighting, it turns to fire. She's like
Oh,
puts it in her belt instead. We can see that when we start fighting this harpy, is that her hair. When she does the fire, her hair switches to fire as well.
my feather, no!
There you go.
I have 6 more. It's okay.
So you guys start your way up this path. It's a little bit more treacherous than the one on the other side that brought you up to the gorge in the first place. But you're able to manage it, and surprisingly, you guys are fairly quiet as you're doing so. It's about an hour in as you guys are moving along. Do you guys discuss anything on your way, or you just kind of?
No, I'm not.
You're good?
Anything in particular.
Everybody else good?
I think I'm gonna do prayers to my I only have the word in French.
Goddess.
Exactly. In French is déesse.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna,
Yeah.
Goddess.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna basically sneak up behind Ned and go, so what's with that earring thing you got?
I don't know. It's kind of weird though, isn't it? I'm gonna pull that out and look at it a little bit.
It's a nice.
Fucking weird. Eh?
It's a nice look. Like it's just an intricate designed bone earring. What kind of bone you don't know. I mean, but you know bone enough to it's bone.
Could I look at it because
Yeah, of course.
Moxx
Yeah,
has
yeah.
a lot of like bones on her like
Yeah.
outfit.
I don't
She
know
like
anything about it, so yeah. If you can tell something more about it than I
yeah.
can, please do. Here you go.
I just see Daco and be like, God, I didn't think about this.
So you're looking at this earring and the bone and the type of it, like the weight of it and the texture of it and everything else. You are 90% sure that it's a human bone of some kind. That it does come from a human or a humanoid. It could be an elf. It's definitely not goblin bone. You're more familiar with those, but you've seen human bones enough after the last massacre and that in your home village. You've seen human remains enough.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell everything to Ned, so he knows if he wants to wear it.
It's human bone.
The human will try to kill him.
I mean, most people that look at that probably would not be able to tell what kind of a bone it's from.
True.
For the most part, and the symbolism is lost on anybody that's here. I mean, as far as you know, it's just an intricate design.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I'm gonna now look at this thing.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna try to appraise its value.
Okay, and you do have that ability, so
Guess I roll a d20.
Yep.
Alright. What is that?
An investigation.
Okay, I rolled a 9.
And
And that's with the modifier.
and that's with your plus modifier for your level as well, your proficiency modifier.
Proficiency modifier? Are you talking about the +3 for investigation?
Okay, you get your +3 for investigation, but you also, because you're doing an appraisal, because you're a rogue, as far as I'm concerned, you add your proficiency bonus, which I believe should be another +2, right?
Yep, +2.
So what does that bring you to?
That would be 11.
11. Okay. It's probably worth 40 gold. Really well made. Like the carving on it's phenomenal.
He goes, we can get 40 gold for that.
Approximately.
Sorry, we can. I'm gonna put it in the coat of my pocket.
Hey, don't be stingy.
Thanks, buddy. I knew that you are gonna be useful sometime.
You wouldn't even know how much that costed if I didn't tell you.
Tell me. You came out and you hit a home run. Look at you, champ. You're so good. love
So you guys are doing this as like you stop for just a pause for a moment. You say your quick prayers and to grieve and do your thing, and then you continue up this path a little ways. It's not even midday yet. Like it's only been maybe an hour and a half since you left the bridge. You get to a spot though where there's this trail, this path divides east or west at this point, and you guys can make an insight check to see if you can kind of get the gist of, because you're trying to remember back what Vabo told you and the directions.
6. Ugh.
9.
Oh, that's bad. I got a 4.
18.
Oh,
I do want
6, 9, 4, 18. Yes.
The rest of you are kind of like, you're thinking it's that way. Like two of you say west. Bang, you're kind of saying east, but you're not sure.
Uh-huh.
And Zakk, you're like, no, it's east. 100, it's east. Bang's right.
You hear me go? No. You guys
Bang,
are
no, Bang's right.
Mm,
Oh, Bang's right.
well,
Bang's right.
Yeah.
East.
You two are not going the right way. Bang's going the right way.
all right.
Works before, right?
Yeah, follow me and Bang. We know where we're going.
Yeah, I will follow you and Bang.
And Bang, you just follow me.
I'm mostly following you, Bang. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I know.
I'm just now just marching ahead of
So
Bang.
as our
Be gone,
goblin
leader.
troop head east on this mountain goat trail that begins to get more and more steep as you go, and you're really making like you can't see the top of the peaks from here, but you're getting up there as you're doing this, and all of a sudden you get to a spot where this goat path widens a little bit, and then it kind of levels, and then it widens a little bit more till it's almost like a road moving, and it's almost level, but it is still gradually going up. And as you're going forward, you kind of round this one bend, this one big boulder that's on the side, and up ahead it's nearing midday, and the sun is just kind of coming down from above, up here, and it's warm because you are outright exposed to the sun and the elements. And as you see this road ahead, there is, in the distance, you're not sure how far, but there seems to be a humanoid figure sitting in the middle of the road.
Does this road look like it's been traveled quite often, or is it more of like a less
It's
like a
say-
back road, if you want to call it?
it's more of a shale path. You know what I mean? It's a goat path that has kind of widened on the level, but it's all the shale that is broken free, and it's just kind of strewn about, so it
Hard
looks
to
like a road. It's still pretty rugged, but it's a road. I mean,
Okay.
you still got to watch your footing and everything else.
But it doesn't. It's not like there's an obvious set of like it doesn't look like people travel along it.
Yeah,
a
there's
lot.
no chance of seeing footprints on the
Okay.
actual path. If looking off to the side of it, you see the tracks of goats and animals, and you're not quite. Yeah, there's. By the way, you're looking around. There are some goats off in the distance in the
goats,
mountain goats and whatnot.
What did
But
I
there's,
say?
as I said, there's this figure, and you're not sure how far ahead it is, but just sitting, appears to be sitting on the road.
Well, you're the leader. You go ahead. I'm gonna push Zakk forward.
I like that idea.
So
Come on, leader, lead.
You're walking, and you're walking, and
Okay.
are you guys following behind him as he goes forward?
I stay behind Ned.
Yeah.
So just a
Yeah,
ways
I'm
back,
not-
but following.
I am kind of get farther and farther, and I'm still walking behind him, but
Zakk
Yeah,
just puffs his
Well,
chest up like this.
further,
see what happens to him first. And
Okay.
we'll see
So
what happens.
you're watching. You're kind of Bang. You're hiding behind Ned as well. Moxx, what are you doing? Ned seems to be
I'm
kind of
gonna
letting
go- I'm
Zakk
gonna
take the
go
lead.
I'm gonna go with Zakk.
Okay,
Nice.
so there's two of you. Okay, so there is two of you as you move forward. You guys are walking, and walking and walking. Make me, Zakk and Moxx, make me perception checks.
Uh-oh.
Get in here.
23.
Right.
I got a 9.
Okay,
You're lucky
9.
you
You're
have
kind of
me.
like, wow, this guy's further away than we thought. You're realizing something, Moxx, as you're moving forward, that it's not that he was really close by in the first place. He was just very big at a distance. As now you're putting 2 and 2 together, that this, what looks like the width of a road, this individual is sitting across it. Not just in like not a little guy in the middle of a big road. No, he's sitting in the middle of the road.
What's he wearing?
Looks like cloth.
Okay, so
And
he's not like.
He's massive. You guys are looking at, as you're getting, even from the distance, and you're still moving forward slowly, and you kind of, now you can make out you're probably 200 feet from him by the time you could easily make this out. That's no normal demi-human. You're looking at a stone giant that's probably about 15 feet tall if he were to stand up. At the moment, he's sitting cross-legged and appears to be in a meditative trance, which is something, Moxx, you're familiar with.
Yes, I
You
know
recognize
that.
the pose that he's taking, and he's sitting there, and he seems to be just quietly, eyes are closed.
Can I go sit next to him and just meditate with?
Okay, so you're just approaching. Okay. So
I just want to meditate, like share a passion that we both have,
we
and
go
maybe a
around him?
connection.
no. There is no way to get around him unless he stands up and lets you pass.
Let me do this, Zakk. I'm gonna go alone. If I can kill a bird maid, I can meditate with a stone giant.
So you start approaching, and you're not quiet at this point because the shale is scattering under your feet and whatnot. You get within about 60 feet, and an eye opens, and it looks at you as you get 30 feet, and both eyes open, and you move right over, basically in front of it because you can't get beside it, and you sit down, and do you start meditating as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna do. And start, like, sit down, close my eyes, and start meditating. I'm not gonna say a word.
So you guys watching this, because you see her sit, and you don't know what she does because she's facing away from you, but you look at the stone giant that suddenly, even though he's sitting cross-legged, he leans forward, cocks his head a little bit as he looks down at this goblin sitting in front of him doing whatever, and you now hear it booming. Hey, you.
Shh, we're meditating.
No, I'm sleeping.
Same thing. I do both sometimes.
Why are you here? Why? I didn't bring you in my dream. Why? No, I'm sleeping.
We
Go away.
just wanted to cross.
Cross what? What are you talking about? You're
road.
just a dream. Go away.
We're on the road.
You're kind of sitting in the middle of the road, and I'm gonna walk up a little ways. Maybe.
Oh, there's more of you in my dream.
You're not dreaming. What are you
No,
talking?
I don't know what you're talking about. Look, I sat down on the road quietly to have a nap, and now I was dreaming pleasant dreams. And first there was a bunch of these flying things that got on my nerves, and well, things happened. But now I try to nap, and now this is a dream. You're just a dream. Goblins, you guys are goblins. And the last goblins I seen, I ate them.
Oh, well, no, we're not very tasty.
No, I can tell you that you're not very tasty.
Well, then you don't want to eat us?
Why am
Yeah,
I
you don't
talking?
need us.
He stops for a second. He's like, "Why am I talking to myself? This is a dream." He goes back and he closes his eyes.
So, if in your dreams, if you'd like to continue your dreams without us talking to you, could you just like let us go around you? Like, could you lift us up with your hands and put you behind us? Us behind you?
Roll a persuasion check.
I have no idea if I'm good at this or not. That's just what I thought of. She's just going along with he's dreaming.
Or maybe just
Yeah,
take
this'll be-
your benefit for a few minutes.
Hey, I got a 16.
Okay.
0. That's pretty good.
He thinks for a second. No, I'm sleeping. I don't want to do any work.
Okay.
Go away.
I'm going to try to now do the same trick. And I go, maybe you can just lift your butt for a few seconds so we can just walk by and we'll leave you alone at that point. You can have your nice nap and we will be no bother to you at all.
Or could we climb over?
No. Do I look like monkey bars?
No, but
No,
you're a
not
big
at
rock
all.
that we could climb over. I mean,
Okay, I got a 10 persuasion.
Yeah, I saw. By the way, sorry about that. I'll just to address that, Raphael. Unfortunately I can't change the title of that right off hand in the middle of a stream, but I can now that I know that because I'm streaming to both. It's being a little bit
It's
of a
okay. I just wanted to let you know.
yeah.
Because I was looking at it and it said Minecraft instead of Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, the full title though should still say Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So as long as the full title's still there. So yeah, I'm working on all the details on how to do that multi-stream wise, but yeah, we'll get there. So what was your persuasion again, Zakk?
That was a 10. And that's with the
Look.
modifier.
I can just as easily dream that I eat you, and then you'll be quiet, or you just go away and let me sleep in peace. I'm sleeping. This is a dream. I don't want you in my dream.
well, yeah, go ahead and sleep. Yeah.
Okay. If you guys disturb me again, then that's it. Are you sure?
Yes,
I
Jonas.
There's actually a much better place to dreams, like further down the mountain.
No.
Not sure if it's right.
No. Humans are there. Don't like them. And the dwarves, no, forget it. Don't like them. They're nasty and they taste terrible.
So you can't feel any pain in your dream, right?
I'm saltborn. I've never felt pain. What's pain? I can give
Yeah,
pain.
sense, doesn't it? I was just trying to tell you. I was trying to figure out a way to let you know that you're not dreaming, and I was gonna give you a good smack on the leg, but I'm not gonna do that because I mean it's very silly.
Okay, tell you what. I will let you. I will close my eyes and you can smack me in the leg, and if I feel it, then obviously I'm not dreaming.
Hey, there you go. All right. Ned's not very smart, so he's gonna go give it a whack.
He goes, use Fred.
Actually, that's a dirty 20.
Did you use Fred?
Oh, hell yeah. Well, he's a big guy, right? So I mean,
Roll damage.
Yeah, I mean, punching him's not gonna do it. So, and I'm using 2 hands. Oh, geez, that was all 10. Damn. 8. Bludgeoning.
Ow!
See,
His
you're
eyes
not
open.
dreaming.
See?
You said you were gonna give me a slap, not hit me with a hammer.
Oh well, you're a big guy. I wanted to make sure.
Stop acting like a dwarf.
Yeah, she's
Fred's that her.
You just hit me with a hammer.
Insult.
Well, I mean, I did do that. You're right.
He goes, if that's the case, then anybody is a dwarf because anybody can use a hammer.
If you want, we can go one-on-one.
I could use my whip. Oh,
As long, you'll tell you what, you and I go one-on-one then.
No, I don't think that's a good idea at all. I tell you what. So,
But
that
I'm not
hurt.
dreaming, so
Okay,
do you guys
maybe
really
we
want
could
to
just,
go?
like, maybe like
No. We just want to get behind you.
No, we just want to go past.
Yeah, that's all.
Look, if I'm sleeping next time you come by here, don't bug my dreams.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I promise I will not try to not do that which that you have asked, but I promise I will try to do that which you have asked.
He looks confused, but stands up all the same.
As he stands up, I'm gonna just like beeline
He's
through his
Run,
leg.
run past. Anxious.
He reaches down and actually goes to help Moxx up, who was sitting on the ground in front of him.
Aww.
I am gonna take one of my feathers and give it to his giant hands.
That's
Wait.
cute.
To
Oh,
thank you to let us pass.
this
See
is
you next time.
this is real.
Yes.
So those flying things that I killed were not. It wasn't a dream.
No.
You.
I take
I
it you
mean,
found
maybe
the
that
other
part
one that
was a
got away
dream.
then. It just shrugs.
What's your name?
Saltborn. They call me Saltborn.
I like your name.
Yeah,
It's a good name.
I was born in
And
salt
you're
mines.
Snowborn?
Saltborn.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yeah,
Snowborn.
Saltborn. Yeah, that's me.
He is
And
born
who
of
are,
the
who
salt.
are you? Who was that? And he just points at Ned that's taken off.
That was Ned.
I'm Ned. It's very nice to meet you, Salt Pork.
I'll remember that, Ned.
He's not the brightest. We likes your name, Saltborn.
Oh, you guys are goblins. It's okay.
We just misheard you.
I'm not so smart either sometimes.
I know. But that happens sometimes.
You guys can go. Just don't. If I'm sleeping next time, don't wake me up. Don't bug me.
Okay.
I'll try not to sleep in the middle of the road. Well, it's not really a road, but
Thank you.
it's a
Yeah,
path.
it's probably not conducive to sleep if you sit right in the middle of a road. That's probably a bad move.
All right. So at that, we are going to take a break for 15 and do a little bit of a pause, and I will see if I can update the title of the stream while we're at it, if it's possible, and take a quick bio break, and we'll be back in about. Well, actually, you know what? We're almost at 9 o'clock, and that is our cutoff time. So let's go for another 15 minutes if you guys are good with that.
Yeah. I'm cool with
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
For sure.
So let's go till 9 before because I should have paused it at 8, but we were a little bit late starting, so I forgot all about it. So you guys are moving further up, and you're kind of looking back at the course of the day as the end of the day approaches, and you've managed to get your first kill. A harpy, nonetheless. These things are you've heard about them. You guys have never actually seen one in like up close, and you've heard their song now. Quite beautiful and alluring, but yeah, could have got you in trouble.
Mm.
And you've encountered a stone giant, which again you've seen at a distance. They're usually when they get them, the humans have a habit of enslaving them, and they put them to work in mines when they can. And it's usually the higher mages that end up doing that, and it's not stone giant. Most giants in general do not like humankind at all.
I
So-
can imagine.
Well, they're being enslaved. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, they do not identify with dwarves. They don't generally like dwarves. So, well, stone giants don't like dwarves in general.
Makes sense.
They don't get along. Elves, I mean, they don't see many elves, so they really wouldn't know. Other than the fact that they sort of look like humans. Goblins and the like, goblinoids, there's much more of them up in the mountains that stone giants affiliate with, and you guys have heard stories of goblins usually working for stone giants, or working for someone that also employs the stone giants. So, so that kind of situation for goblins. So you've kind of heard about them. You know what he is, and you know that it could have gone very, very poorly.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Thinking back on the day. But as you guys near the what looks like a top ledge of this particular climb, you see something in the distance. In the air in the distance.
Okay, like if like something flying.
Something's flying. You guys can make perceptions if you'd like.
I'd
A
love
certain
to.
rate?
Dirty 20.
Okay. There's 4 of them. Not one. There's 4.
I got
Are they-
13.
And they're flying, and they're feathered, and they're humanoid.
12. Oh.
Oh shoot!
Oh.
Oh no!
You're
Um,
at this distance. That's all you can make out. Humanoid with wings, flying.
Are they coming our way?
It looks to be yes.
Okay.
I got
I will
12.
suggest that we either run faster or hide.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is places
I would
that you can look
hide.
for hide for cover. Yeah. Okay, so you guys can make stealth checks. If you're gonna hide?
Yeah, I would like to. Well,
Okay, I literally rolled a nat 1.
4.
Can I just use
21.
my nimble escape to use the hide action?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I got
Are we-
21.
Dive into a bush.
Yeah.
Okay. So I still need a stealth roll, though. I guess.
Yeah.
I'm using physical dice next
But
time.
it's a disadvantage because I'm wearing chainmail. Yay!
Are we far from the stone giant?
That's not bad, actually.
Yeah, you're the stone giant was about lunchtime. It's now probably nearing it's
Hmm.
probably time to set up camp soon.
He rolled a 15.
15? Okay. You think you're hidden. You neither one of Bang and Moxx, you can't see Zakk or Nedd at all. Zakk was gone almost the instant
Yeah.
Nedd pointed something out. So it's
Yeah,
just the
I
two of
mean,
you. You guys don't know if you're hidden. However, Nedd and Zakk, you
Nedd
can
goes around and
perfectly
Zakk
well
just
see
MIA.
Bang. You
Sorry,
guys
say that
can.
again?
Nedd and Zakk can both see Bang and Moxx,
Okay.
but Bang and Moxx cannot see Nedd and Zakk. So, but again, you don't know if yourselves are hidden or not. You just
I can see
I understand.
Zakk.
I'm having
you can see
trouble.
Bang. Yes, you can see 3, and Bang you can see 3 as well. So-
Probably not.
or no,
I-
sorry, you see 1. You don't see the
Yeah.
other 2.
I'm just going to stay
I rolled
quiet.
my perception. I got a nat 1 on my perception, so I probably was reading a book and not looking at all.
As they get closer, they're clearly not harpies. Their wings are a little bit more colorful,
Okay.
but in kind of like an eagle-ish sort of coloration. They do have humanoid features, but also bird-like features. These are Aarakocras.
Oh, okay, cool. Nice.
Forgive my pronunciation if I got that
No, I
wrong.
think that's right.
Aarakocras.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
are bird people.
They're bird people. Yeah,
And
they're
this particular variety look to be related to the eagle, being
Okay, cool.
high in the mountains. So
Okay.
that is what you see. And as they fly down and they land, believe it or not, right next to Moxx, and Bang.
I would like to form a tree form with Bang. Like to go on her shoulder and do like.
I am a tree.
Don't look at me. I am a tree.
Do you allow this, Bang?
Sure, why not? I like that.
Okay, so Moxx, you jump up on Bang's shoulder and you start doing the pose. Make me a performance check.
Not 20.
The high he's. Oh my god, she is.
You
a
guys,
tree.
you're looking, and you two watching this, you see Moxx jump on Bang's shoulders and forms a tree. And at first you're like, what is she doing? And then you kind of glance away for a second. You see the shadow. Her shadow looks exactly like a tree.
I
And
like it.
you're
I like it.
kind of amazed that this is happening. And you see these 4 bird people land and kind of observe just 2 of them. They haven't looked in the direction of the other 2. Just the 2 of you that are in this tree shape. And you get 3 of them kind of looking at each other like, what the hell? And the other one is
Yay!
that for and in very clear common, I give you credit. That's wow. I'm impressed. That's theatrical almost.
Thank you.
I'm gonna stick my head out the bush and says, "Yeah, she's one hell of a tree."
Oh. They are all startled
Sorry.
by you. What? And they draw weapons at this point.
I
They're
know.
like,
Well,
what?
I'm her friend. I'm the tree's friend. It's okay. We're
Who
good.
are you guys? Why are you up here?
I am Ned. This is Zakk over there, our leader.
He was hiding.
I'm totally pointing that.
So they're now looking directly over at.
He's hidden in that bush over there. Like,
Oh, they after you
he
do
hides
that, they
really, really
they
well.
see him. They're like, you can come out now.
He's really good at hiding normally.
You guys were both pretty good, to be honest with you. So the guy says, you guys are both,
Here.
and they're all just kind of shaking their heads at this. He's yelling out, "I'm not here!"
Mine thing. I don't even know. Really.
So you're up here to go stealing from the mines?
You see me come. You
What?
see me come out like this. I am a tree.
Well,
I
no,
am
you
a
were behind a
bush.
rock, but that's okay.
Her and
I'm a
I
rock.
about those two.
Yeah, I don't know that we were supposed to steal anything.
You're just so
I
why
think
are
we're
you?
just gonna like take a look at the mine or something like that.
Are you working for anybody?
harmless. What?
Yeah,
Are you
she's
working?
for people.
Oh, yeah. Who are we working for?
I'm Legion.
Yeah, who that person.
We serve the Emerald Legion. Yes.
I
Oh.
don't even remember.
Sergeant Mechbag.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one.
What kind of trouble is she up to this time?
Hiring us.
Mine trouble?
Dear. Now she's got a group of goblins poking about the mountains. Well, just be careful up here. There are some areas that are under scrutiny. That's all we can say.
Oh,
Um,
how do we know?
Some of these mines have been closed down for a reason.
Okay, all right.
Excuse me, bird person, can you make us a lift, please?
Oh, hey, yeah. Can you give us a ride to the mines?
Yeah.
They look at each other and they look at you and what?
I mean, we're small.
I'm not really heavy.
I'm not heavy.
Make-
I mean, I'm a little.
Moxx, make a
You're not
persuasion
actually
check as
earning a
with
lot.
advantage.
What? Who is it?
Moxx.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
She's
Yeah,
please.
please.
Giving
They haven't seen your scary side yet.
Energy, guys.
Yeah.
Perception?
No, persuasion.
Oh, persuasion. Okay, because I had it then. Persuasion. I have a 17.
Okay. You know what? If you give us a little bit of directions on which mine you're looking for, we'll give you a ride the rest of the way. Give you a lift.
Thank you
Do you
very much.
remember the name of the mine?
No, but you can kind of with the directions that Babel gave you.
Mhm.
It's this way, and then you go left for like.
Oh,
40 feet,
okay,
And then you
okay.
gotta cross this
You got
like,
this
crazy
way, you
rock.
got
I think I know the one. Yeah, that mine's
Yeah,
been
yeah,
closed
yeah.
for a while. Been closed for a while. Don't know
Yeah.
what you'd be doing up that way, but you
It's
know.
our it's our job to make sure that we
What?
deal with the problem over there.
Why has it been closed?
That's the one of the ones we're not sure of. There was just reports that there was some strange goings on around there, and we're not. It's above our pay grade, so we're just we're just a patrol. So
Yeah, but I
eventually,
mean,
one of the wizards will be up here and they'll look
right?
around.
I mean, stories around the campfire or something like that, you know?
It might be haunted.
Ooh, haunted.
Might be.
Max likes that stuff.
And then the
haunted.
one guy says something, but you don't quite make out what he says.
Mm.
But you know he said something under his breath.
Can I roll a perception check to see if I hear it?
Yeah, you can make a perception at disadvantage.
Okay.
Mm.
Oh.
I'm assuming
Right.
I did.
I went from nat 20 to nat 1.
Yeah, I love it when that happens.
Holy crap, was that a bird?
Yeah, exactly. You're like, you all of a sudden you heard it. You're positive you heard it. You're like, no, it was that. Oh, he farted. He farted.
Yeah.
You're
I was
100% sure he passed
like, I'm
gas.
listening. I'm like, Ned.
Oh, sorry. Some of that harpy is coming back up. And, ugh.
So with that, they basically take to the flight and they grab you with their talons as carefully as they can,
Cool.
and they take you up to a ledge where you can kind of see it above a cave entrance. It looks like the cave entrance used to be built up with wooden ramparts and platforms and everything else. There is what looks like broken down minecart tracks that are up there. You see the parts of minecarts scattered halfway down the hill. So it's definitely been a closed mine. You don't see anything though boarding it off, or all you see is a cave opening. But it is getting close to like it's getting dark for sure.
I mean, I was opposed to having a little bit of a snooze before we kind of go in.
I would need a snooze.
Yeah, a little bit of a rest, prayer.
Yeah,
Good idea.
Okay.
always go in and afraid.
But first of all, I would like to do Eyes on the Grave again
Ooh, nice.
before a rest.
What's the range on that?
60 feet. And is it behind total cover, and that is it protected from divination magic?
That's tricky.
No undead.
Okay.
Good
But
to
you
know.
guys see that same thing happen with the tendrils come back and
Yeah, sure.
Oh, he's turning into the octopus again.
You are gonna have to explain that one day.
well, don't worry. Next episode, we're gonna get Bang describing more of her magic.
Nice.
You just hear me say to Ned, it's best not to ask that question.
All right, so we'll set up for a camp and.
Okay, so
Yeah.
with that, we will be calling it for the night. For episode 2, that was a long way down, and you made it a long way up, and it's still a long way down. It's not as a steep gorge as that one was, just so you know where this is. You're about 1,000 feet up.
Okay.
So you're up there. If you were to fall, you will probably die, but it wouldn't be like an instant death like the other one would have been. This is just going to be like, oh crap, that's going to hurt.
Suffering death.
Down the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, bang, bang, bang. Yeah, like one of those the cartoons hitting every rock on the way down. Yeah, it would not be pleasant. It looks like there are some mine carts down there that have done just that. So thank you guys very much for tuning in and watching our second episode. Come by next Tuesday again as we do episode 3 and see what happens inside the mine. And then, of course, tomorrow night we have Geekiness 2.0 as we finish off Never Alone, which has been a fantastic educational game of sorts. A really cool game learning about some of the northern indigenous people of Alaska.
Okay.
It's really creative and colorful game, and it's been a lot of fun. Yeah, so I've enjoyed
It's
it.
more like a horror game.
Okay.
The polar bear and the crazy guys
It's
trying to kill us every time.
They deal with
yeah.
a lot of indigenous tradition and storytelling and the spirits and such. So
And don't worry, I'm running a tally on innocent deaths.
Yeah, it's counting. And like half of the game is me panicking and being like, oh my god.
either she's dying or she's killing her fox, one or the other. Then of course,
death, 8 fox death and 1 game death.
Thursday night we have our one Minecraft stream from VCraft SMP with myself, Black Lantern Ace, and Malta Starlight. Sundays we're looking into having another D&D game streamed, but we're not 100% certain on that yet. Mondays is Going Dark with our Minecraft stream as we're on episode 11 already. Holy crap. And then we'll be back again here next Tuesday. So, yay! So, everybody, I hope you all enjoyed. If you have any comments or criticisms, please leave them in the comment section. We love you all very much. Be sure to tune in again. Until next time. Yeah, exactly. Green my ass. And everybody, make sure you are playing safe.
Bye.
You think you've got my number figured out? A motive born in drought and brevity. And if I'm not the soul of your design, I blatantly decline your remedy. Don't box me in, don't, or I'll leave. I'd rather be a dreamer, I'd rather be free, I'd rather be a leader, I'd rather be a queen, I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a closer, I'd rather be clean, I'd rather be a poser in a magazine, I'd rather be pretty much anything else than your machine. I wasn't always just a single shade, a palette full of gray in reverie. And I can burn it brighter than the sun. I have a golden gun inside of me. Don't box me in, don't, or I'll leave. I'd rather be a dreamer, I'd rather be free, I'd rather be a leader, I'd rather be a queen, I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a closer, I'd rather be clean, I'd rather be a poser in a magazine, I'd rather be pretty much anything else. And if I fall behind, ignoring all the signs, and if I lose the fight, I still rage against the night. Don't box I'd rather be a dreamer, I'd rather be free, I'd rather be a leader, I'd rather be a queen, I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a closer, I'd rather be clean, I'd rather be a poser in a magazine, I'd rather be pretty much anything else than your machine. My love.